Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking the time in your busy schedules to listen to 3 judges, 4 candidates in 2 different supervisorial districts. You are among the folks that get yourselves educated and make the most rational decisions when it comes to your responsibilities to vote. You know, we're sitting here in El Dorado Hills, and this is the gateway of El Dorado County. This is what we call home, 1.2 million acres, from the Sacramento County line to the Amador County line to the Alpine County line to the state of Nevada to Placer County line. We have mighty river systems, and this is what we call our home. We live here because we like what El Dorado County stands for. El Dorado County stands for a great place to live. It stands for recreation. It stands for tourism, agriculture, and the diversification that we have in this county is just magnificent. This county is probably one of the best places in the world to live. It's been the home of my family for 4 generations on the homestead, and believe me, every generation is challenged to keep the homestead going. I've seen the federal government attack our way of life. I've seen the state of California attack our way of life. And I've been in the trenches politically for close to 40 years, working with my dad as he dealt with open range policies, listened to my grandparents and my great-grandparents as the decades rolled by and public policy changed. I often think about what my great-grandmother would say if she was still alive today when she hears the nonsense coming out of Washington, D.C., or the nonsense that comes out of the state of California with regards to how they want to manage land for us and not let us manage our own lands. I think El Dorado Hills, as the gateway for El Dorado County, has a wonderful opportunity to showcase the rest of the county. I'm real proud of the fact that I was involved with the Chamber of Commerce in El Dorado County, all of them, that work towards bringing the California Welcome Center that showcases all of El Dorado County. That Welcome Center just isn't for El Dorado Hills, it's for the entire region. When you get a chance, go down to Town Center and take a look at the Welcome Center. And I think all people in El Dorado County would be proud that it showcases the dynamics and the history of the place we call home, called El Dorado. I'd like to talk about my qualifications. History, minored in criminal justice. I have a California teaching credential and taught in most of the schools on the west slope of El Dorado County. Taught here at the local high school and taught at the junior highs. 35 years of managing the family ranch. At 17 years old, I moved from San Mateo County because I was old enough to move away, and at 17 years old I took over that 700-acre ranch and ran 100 head of cattle and managed 7 million board feet of timber under the instruction of my parents. My parents were killed in 1986, and at the age of 26 I was hit very hard with a huge transition, and that's when I catapulted myself into finishing my higher education, got into teaching, got into politics, and started in 1993, got reelected in 96. El Dorado County became a charter county. We put in term limits, no tax increases without voter approval. And in 2001, I left the Board of Supervisors and went back to the ranch, worked in my private equipment business. I have a sawmill. I know what it means to get up at 5 in the morning. I love when there's a full moon out in the mountains because I get to work way into the evening. Drives my wife nuts, but I really enjoy working. I have 4 boys. 3 of them are adults. My littlest one is 8 years old, and he was the county champion in wrestling at the 72-pound division, and now he's 91 pounds. He gained that much weight in 1 year. And now he's in 2nd grade wrestling 7th graders. So he's got a tough row to hoe. I'm certified in 832 firearms. I believe in the Second Amendment rights. I am very conservative. If you look at my voting record, you will see that my voting record is very conservative. I'm very proud of the fact that the District 1 Supervisor and I've worked very closely to bring in new businesses in El Dorado County. We were challenged with Boo Solar that wants to bring in 100 employees, and they said, we want to go where business is friendly. And so Supervisor Knight and I worked on that, and we put them through a 5-day permitting process. And as a result, they called El Dorado County their home, and I'm looking forward to the research and development, catapulting into maybe a facility that will have 100 new jobs, and I'm real excited about that. I'm real excited about the helping the veterans. The American Legion Post 119 is a fantastic organization that built a brand spanking state-of-the-art facility off of Green Valley Road, and they were running into a lot of glitches, and I was able to help them with staff to focus what the issues were. And by God, staff had their work at the bottom of the stack because that's the workload, you know, that went to the bottom. And I said to staff, I said, look, they have a grand opening coming up in April, and they have the place, the facility already booked. I said, you better put that piece of paper on the back because this is a public facility that will help the nonprofits and help the veterans throughout the county. And so they put it on the top. We fast-tracked it through, and they were able to get it open and keep with their schedule with the nonprofits and help the citizens of El Dorado County. Two of the most important issues that county supervisors deal with is land use and our budget. I am committed to the agricultural districts of El Dorado County. I'm also committed to our natural resources, because I think the people in El Dorado County want our natural resources to be maintained, to diversify our economy, and I'm really proud of some of the public policy decisions we made. And clearly on the table today is an augmentation of some of those policies. We have 50,000 plus acres in agricultural districts. We have a policy that does not allow the subdivisions, high-density subdivisions at the 3,000 foot elevation. We're focusing that growth will occur where there's infrastructure and services, where there's water and sewer. We're taking a close look at the policies that will create all types of livable opportunities. I'm not a big fan of the federal government and the state government with subsidized housing. You'll see that in the paper if they publish it. I really have a difficult time with that, and I think that, you know, when we look at that segment of the community, that we need to disperse that the low-income folks throughout the county, and the people that have money that need fences built and poles and all kinds of stuff done. That there is a lot of work out there, and if we mingle these folks, the role modeling's there, the work is there, but to house them in a dense community by themselves, I just really think that's the wrong direction, and we need to stop doing that. The county budget is $480 million. We've been going through some tough times for the last 5 years. In the last 5 years, we've had a 34% reduction. We've learned to be lean and mean. We've learned to deploy technologies that will allow us to get the same amount of work done with less people. We have 300 less employees. We've consolidated departments. We've got less management. What does yellow mean?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Good. I'm pretty proud that we're able to continue a high level of service under these horrendous economic times that have not only faced El Dorado County, but the entire nation and world. And with that, El Dorado County is one of the top 5 counties in the state, and we're going to be okay.